60 days ago, we took a 5-day road trip across the country from Virginia to New Mexico, and somewhere along day 3, my husband and I collectively decided to drop every single ounce of sanity that we had left and just push through until we could get the heck out of that car. We had 2 kids and 3 cats and an entire case of the Costco energy drinks, and somehow we had too much clothes packed up in the top rooftop carrier. You actually don't need a lot of clothes for living out of your suitcase for 2 weeks. Don't know how we did it, but we did it and we made it. And now, 60 days later, we're kind of sort of settled in. I got a new bookshelf. I'm all here for it. Love the books. Did not love the arguments when we set it up, but it's okay. It's set up. We did it. We're here. And we're sort of kind of settled, which is super convenient since now my husband is about to head back to the East Coast for 6 weeks of recruiting school. When we first got here, we lived out of our overpacked suitcases and slept on the air mattress for like 2 weeks. Then we unpacked like 3,000 boxes in a single week because nothing quite says welcome to your new home like an entire tower of cardboard boxes. We actually asked for help setting up the kitchen, which was actually a big deal because we haven't had help unpacking or setting up or packing even ever, because we haven't been around friends and family. So after moving, there were so many things I felt like we would be able to handle by ourselves, but asking for help just wasn't on that list. And then somehow the friends just offered to come over and set up our kitchen, which was fantastic. We've explored the new neighborhood. We babysat some super large, big, fluffy family dogs. I registered the big kid for school. We went school shopping. She got all the supplies, actually started school. Riding the bike to school, absolutely loves that, which is exciting for her and for me. We transferred our TRICARE to this area, which TRICARE East to TRICARE West, what an adventure. We had our first urgent care visit, and then we checked off the first well visit too. Not exactly the most glamorous side of moving, but this is adulthood, this is motherhood. We've started to explore Albuquerque, so we checked out libraries and coffee shops, and we found some new little places that we like and some playgrounds. And we even took our first road trip up to Santa Fe, because we had to go to Meow Wolf. We used to have a garden back in Virginia, so I really wanted to garden here, and the good news was I didn't have to plant it. There was already a garden planted when we got here, which was awesome. I was able to start going outside and picking the vegetables that were already waiting for me, mostly zucchini and squash, and then occasionally a tomato. I've had about 3 peppers total, but whatever. I think I'm going to start planting some fall vegetables like garlic coming up, and then once we clear all these out and everything dies, we'll start fresh and we will do it again. 60 days ago, I did not live in Albuquerque. I had only been to Albuquerque once, but now I'm starting to call this place home. We're starting to get new routines. The kiddos are both starting to get acclimated. My husband is getting used to work. And we know where the libraries are. We've been to 4 out of 18, figuring out the neighborhood. And we are definitely not completely settled. Let's just be totally honest. I still have a pile of doom boxes in some totes. There's like 700 things on my to-do list. But we're here in New Mexico after the chaos of the last 60 to 90 days. So here's to the next chapter, whatever that looks like. I'm gonna try to get a part-time job. Hopefully the future has less boxes, a little bit more sleep, no more cross-country road trips, and maybe even a pug.